Hi Libra Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Libra, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you. Then I'll do a major arcana card, a healing card, and a moon card, which is already going to be present because your specialness, Libra Moons, and I believe I've said this before, just how really truly special you are. You are so special, where it's showing. Your reading is falling on the day of Saturn going direct, along with it being the supermoon. It's also the day of Venus, Venus being your ruler, which is very supreme. And then the supermoon is also known as a beaver moon. And so there's great importance and great significance here. Saturn is also going direct in Pisces. And for far too long, Libra moons, I don't know about most of you, but there's some of you out there who are in love with the Pisces. The blessings are here. So on top of that, you had a couple of things come through. One of the main things that came through was the title that I channeled for you earlier this week, last week. I write things down as they come to me. I know it was over the last week or so here. I believe it was last week, maybe a few days ago, I don't know. But the title that I channeled for you is David and Goliath, which is what we have pictured here. So I'm going to read the story on that. And then the next message that I got right before this reading is that watch pots do boil. And so I might add that to the title. And I'll repeat it again. Watched pots do boil. There's an old adage where in tradition, some traditions, if you stand there and you wait for water or whatever it is that's in the pot to boil, it never boils. It won't boil right there while you're standing there. Better chance of you walking away, going to do something else, coming back, and voila, it's boiling. I do believe that this has to do with 3D construct and obliterating certain beliefs that have been carried on for far too long that keep people limited. And so this is also about being limitless, having that balance, you being the master of the scales and the balance. And I say master because it's connected to you being a moon energy, and that having to do with feeling and emotion, also having to do with the mental, also having to do with the mother. This is so beautiful. So on top of that, your association with Venus, your sign, comfort, luxuries, beauty, talent, gracefulness. And then just as much as that, there's the other side of those scales there too, where it's all right to have a little spice. The moon is also currently in Aries too, which is also your polarity energy. So this is super significant. This is a wonderful day. For those of you catching this reading on this day, take delight in it. Saturn's here to provide. Like, I even got the song Tony, 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 Lay Your Head on My Pillow. It's time to retreat, to relax. Still doing, what it is that you need to do, but stay in your dreams, stay in your power, continue to enjoy your life, and believe in your wishes, your goals, your dreams, your desires. Live in that and continue to do so, and you'll be supported to stay on your path and stay in your lane. So I'm going to read the story of David and Goliath, and then we'll get to your reading. You also had another card that wanted to show. I do believe is a part of some major support to just give you reassurance and comfort. But let me go ahead and get to the story. The Philistine army had gathered for war against Israel. The two armies faced each other on opposite hills with the valley of Elah between them. The Philistine champion Goliath was a giant of a man, standing over 9 feet tall, clad in heavy armor and armed with a massive spear. For 40 days, Goliath challenged the Israelites to send a warrior to fight him in single combat, but no one dared to face him. David, the youngest son of Jesse, was sent by his father to deliver food to his brothers who were in the Israelite army. When David heard Goliath's challenge and saw the fear in the hearts of the Israelites, he volunteered to fight the giant. Despite his youth and inexperience, David convinced King Saul to let him face Goliath, arguing that his faith in God would deliver him, just as it had when he protected his sheep from lions and bears. Rejecting Saul's offer of armor, David approached Goliath with only a sling and 5 smooth stones. As Goliath mocked and cursed him, David declared that the battle was the Lord's and that God would deliver Goliath into his hands. With a single stone from his sling, David struck Goliath on the forehead, and the giant fell face down to the ground. David then used Goliath's own sword to kill him and cut off his head, leading to a great victory for Israel. So then you have this here. We have the 3 of Swords reversed, where I got this being about no more pain. I'm getting no more daily inflicted pain. There may have been someone who was taunting you, who was haunting you, torturing you, pestering you, following you, stalking you, not leaving you alone, disrespecting your space, teasing you, bullying you, just for you being you. It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you. And I actually did overhear this in a conversation yesterday, and it had nothing to do with anything I had going on. The person that I was talking to just happened to mention, someone else wilding out and them letting them know, hey, your problems are not my problems. You can do whatever it is you want all day amongst yourself. Just because you're going through something specific where you're not feeling so great does not give you the right to take that out on me. And that's what I get here. This is going to be your energy of Swords, and then also Gemini and Aquarius. With Saturn going direct in Pisces, Saturn also just left one of its planets of Aquarius. This 3 energy is also connected to Empress energy, and that being a card of Venus. The end of third parties is also what I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and we'll get to your cards. Here's the moon card here with the supermoon energy and what it is that we are actually currently experiencing right now. It'll be in its peak at 4:29 Eastern Time in the United States. But with this moon card, emotions are running high. So everything's been pre-shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and move everything out. Make sure that's okay, and then we'll get your first card. Oh, also, a few could had this happen too. I forgot this was here. But from time to time, I'll get feathers that just appear. It could be different colors. Around here, it's been white feathers. So that could be significant for you. I do get this as spiritual guidance and protection and love to let you know that you are safe and that your people are with you. Do look into this for yourselves and see what it is that you energetically find for yourself and how that can benefit you. I also want to mention too, as a tarot reader, I'm here to help. I'm here to help with healing. I'm a healer. I'm a light worker. And I do a lot of stuff energetically and intuitively. And I'm not here to, provide gossip, to provide intel. The intel that I do give, it's to provide awareness for change for the better. And with my energy, I also provide healing. With my voice, I provide healing. And so I just want to make that clear. I'm not here to bamboozle anyone. I'm here to help. And I'm grateful to help. And that's also another reason why I don't take money. It would almost be like a pastor. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me go ahead and get your cards here. First card for love, for Libra Moon. Use discernment. All right. We got the devil reversed. And so I do get it being connected to the Three of Swords reversed and all that yucky stuff. This is, who is this? And what's that noise? This is Goliath. Whatever Goliath is in your life. And I feel it's going to apply in every single way. It's super early in the morning and there's someone outside screaming. Okay, so the devil card is going to be a card of 15. Comes together to create a 6. And I do get this being about exactly what it is. Like, I'm getting unconditional love, but that's the love that you have for yourself. This is overcoming toxic energies, toxic situations, toxic people, toxic outsiders, getting away from being around energies that are wanting to keep people chained and bound, doing things that they should not be doing. This is going to go with all the taunting, the haunting, the bullying, abuse is also what I'm getting. Mistreatment, heavy mistreatment. Doing things that are not right, that are going to end with some not so great consequences. And choosing to do better for yourself. Getting away from a very, very nasty energy is also what I'm getting. So that's beautiful. I like that. The next card after is going to be the Tower. And then the card after the Tower is going to be the Star. The Star card. Of your hopes, wishes, dreams, desires coming true and through. Destiny and fate taking its course. Healing coming about after false foundations have been brought down. This is the step to this here. It's happening. It's here. Congratulations. Let's get your money card for Libra Moon. Alright, so here we have no stagnancy. We also have that energy of 3 with this being a card of 12. And this also being reversed, connected to that 3 of Swords. I'm getting that also being connected to the Empress energy. This is divine masculine, divine feminine, and divine light, overall spirit energy. Being a divine conduit. Being one who is a great receiver that connects others to divine. You receive message. This is you being very special, very significant, and very blessed. With this being reversed also in your money section, this is also about there being no stagnancy. If any ill intent was sent your way in order to try to keep you in some kind of restriction. This is also a part of the Star card energy too. You have 2 major arcanas that have appeared. This is also speaking to great impactful change that is taking place here for you. So spiritual protection is also provided. The stance of abundance is going to be here also. And this is the Pisces energy. This is the card of Pisces. So thank you, Saturn. This is that beautiful energy. This could also be referring to someone that you love too, even though this is in the money. But being even more enlightened to the truth. Having even greater perspective on something. But then also there being a knowing of your true richness, your abundance, and then also your elevation and your beautiful state and your aura. The purple that's surrounding you is going to be a part of this. Purple is a Fucus energy and Sagittarius energy. The colors red and blue could be significant, even the color yellow. I do get that yellow being associated with Jupiter, Jupiter being the ruler of Pisces and Sagittarius. Red representing Scorpio and Aries. Aries being your polarity, and then almost like indigo I'm getting, but I do get Aquarius and Pisces with that. And then the yellow being Gemini. So you having the power at the crown to create and manifest whatever it is that you want, and you're creating no more stagnancy in your money by defeating Goliath. Having both love and money here present for you. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Behind here, we have the High Priestess reverse. And so I do get this being a possible masculine energy who was not utilizing their intuition. They're now greater enlightened to the truth. So something is fast acting here too. There's awareness with some defeat of some sort over this toxic energy. And now things are becoming more clear. Someone is seeing that they were not using their intuition with these two cards coming out here together. The High Priestess is going to be a card of 2. That 2 I do get being connected to the sign of Taurus. And then this upside down J, I see that as the money symbol connected to England. Pounds is what I'm getting. I do also see this B that's upside down. Even if it is upside down, it's backwards. And so I feel that that just speaks to someone not utilizing, having something, having not, it's all coming in very quickly here, sorry. But the B still being present, so that energy is still going to be significant with it being backwards. I do feel that this is about intent, some kind of intent connected to money that wanted to cause an imbalance. With the black and the white pillars, a choice being made, and I just get, again, it just going back to someone not listening to their intuition, and money being more of the focus. So choosing money over one's intuitiveness. Not realizing just how blessed it is that you are, that you do have this divine light from within. And I'm for some reason, I'm not getting this. I'm getting this as being another person here. Someone who may have a significant amount of money. So feminines, take what resonates, because I'm getting this being a male energy here, where they may have cut off, and they're cutting off their intuition and not listening to it. It's also denying the feminine energy. It's also what I'm getting there too. Having awareness of this and being enlightened to their truth. So there's an awakening. I'm also getting an awakening, just seeing the brightness of those rays and the sun around that crown. And this being the state of elevation, connected to the third eye and the crown chakra, this being open, realizing this here. The High Priestess is a counterpart to the Hierophant. Do want to mention that too. Now what I'm also seeing too is a feminine energy in between two separate energies here too. So it could be possible too that the blend of the divine masculine and the feminine, there being a situation of both the masculine and the feminine, possibly connected to a third party, where something had to do with money. The feminine energy being present in the middle, it being the denied energy, and the B being significant, connected to the other pillar in some way. Take what resonates for that. Someone may have even tried to come off angelic and painted a certain picture about someone, but this B is not changing. This J turned upside down does change, and there is a black energy connected to that. So I do get some kind of darkness, maybe possibly connected to this devil energy, and it being overturned. Take what resonates there, but there's some awareness, there's some enlightenment, and there's no longer any stagnancy. There's also greater vision of seeing how one did not listen to their intuition. Let's get your U card for Libra Moon. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Right here, I'm getting hotter than a hot dog stand. I'm ready to cut this off. Queen of Swords reversed. Prepared. This could be strong Scorpio energy that's taking place with these actually being upright energies. But I do also see this as David and Goliath. That's what I see here. And I get this as being David, this being Goliath, with the aggressive, hot, fiery energy of this Knight of Wands reversed. And being on attack. This is constant attack that I'm getting and charging towards this Queen of Swords, where I do get this being abuse. And this Queen welcoming in this energy because they have that faith, they have that knowing. This is a sword of truth. This is not a sword. And it could have been, you know, what was painted on this feminine here, that they were, you know, something that they weren't, is what I'm getting here. But I see this one bird here being the energy of spirit. This is a sword of truth. This is not used for violence. That story of David and Goliath is going to be something different, but I do get both energies here. And being ready to cut something off. Now, we do have that energy of David cutting off Goliath's head in order to complete the mission. But this is going to be, and I do get this being the sword that's actually used, that belonged to Goliath. This being more about clarity and truth, honor and integrity. The tool that one has as a magician. The intellect, the faith. This is the faith. Having strong faith and spirit. Welcoming this energy in, knowing that you're going to be protected. This is going to be your energy here of the sword. Queen energy, you could just be strong in your feminine energy, but take what resonates. That's what's going to be here. You could be male or female. So then behind here, we have the Five of Swords reversed. So this is the end of sabotage or anyone cutting this off. This being connected, I do get to the Knight of Wands. And misbehaving, doing what it takes to win at all costs. Tommy topping, creating situations that don't even exist in order to try to keep battles and fights going, where no one's really wanting to participate but this person here. And what are they holding? They're holding 3 swords. This was in reverse as well. This is also Hierophant energy, so it could have been a contractual energy with someone from your past and them not honoring their contract and just being a complete hot mess, hotter than a hot dog stand, because they're not getting away with their tactics anymore. Spirit is overriding all of this, and the universe is supporting you and the innocent. Jupiter energy with the yellow. Also great magicians. I just get, you know, people who are magnificent, who've been created by God, being attacked by other people by God, but don't see their worth or their value or what they could bring to the table without having to fight others in order to try to be something that they're not. This is going to be more of your energy of swords with the air, and then Gemini and Aquarius. Oh, and there's the Hierophant reversed. There's that 5. You have a lot of 5s. 2 5s. You have 3 5s technically, because I picked it up here as the counterpart to the High Priestess. But now you have a disconnect between a High Priestess and a Hierophant here. This is speaking to the disloyalty. Everything that I just spoke on. And it being connected to this energy here, which I do get also being a part of this energy here and being someone that they're not. And I was going to speak on that pastor energy and someone taking money. You know, there's a lot of great pastors out there. There's a lot of great pastors, but just like with any occupation, there's going to be energies who don't make such great choices and will choose to take a certain occupation and utilize it for their own benefit rather than what it actually stands for. False prophet is also coming through here too. and someone also no longer having the keys to the cities. Strong Scorpio energy again is coming through with these all being reversals. So then you have the Three of Pentacles reverse. This is also significant as far as the end of third parties, but also someone who was not willing to collaborate or work together with anyone. Just being completely irrational. And this could also be a cheating card here too, is what I'm getting. Three energy is going to be more of the Empress energy, but I just get this being Gemini energy, a Gemini reversed, who is trying to affect one's craft, that craft going back to the money section. It could be too that there was awareness on someone trying to, if you're a high priestess energy or even a Hierophant, someone wanting to do something to try to sabotage your craft and your gift. And it being discovered, it being seen, it being brought to light very heavily. Thank you, Saturn. But this is being cut off. I did want to mention too, with that picture of David and Goliath, that with that Three of Swords that was present, that reversal Three of Swords, this being that fourth sword that one is able to move on, to heal from, to that you would see in the Four of Swords card, where one is resting on top of the fourth sword, with the three swords usually being on the wall as a way to say, you know, something's been overcome. So we'll leave this Queen of Swords on top here. The devil has been defeated and overcome. And they're also being seen. Whoever it is, whatever it is, it's being seen and brought to light. There's no more stagnancy, again, in your money. And you've got good things coming here with this devil overturned in your love section. Let's see what's on the bottom. Here's the other 5. Five, 5, 5. The end of this. Fighting, battling, nonsense, doing things unnecessarily, it just not being called for. You are special. There is no competition when it comes to you. You don't have to participate in this in order to live your best life. You don't have to, you know, be involved in situations where someone's trying to step all over you in order to get to a higher place. You're not a sacrifice for anyone. You are uniquely created to be here, to be someone's and something special. And Spirit seeing that through. So this being overturned, all this being overturned, and the overturning energy I do get just being connected to releasing toxic energies. Part of that toxicity also too is not trusting oneself and intuition. And then this being major cutoff of what does not serve you. 5 of Wands. Wands is going to be fire energy. The polarity energy, so the shadow work of Aries coming through. Connected to a reversed Emperor too is also what I'm getting here. But taking one's wand out of a situation here in order to create stability of a 4 of Wands. And having the blessing of an Ace of Wands new beginning here that's designed for you, designated for you. As far as your passions, your creativity, your dreams, your goals, and your desires, and what it is that you've been given as gifts, connected to art, love, and beauty, all the Libra energy from within you that's deeply heartfelt, connected to your moon sign that you're able to share. You're able to create and share with the world. And also utilize for yourself and be in wonderful happiness. What a blessing. This is beautiful, Libra Moons. Alright. Let's get your major arcana for Libra Moon. No more abuse. No more abuse. No more. Receiving more love and receiving the rightful abundance and money that's designed and meant for you. One card for Libra Moon. And I was just thinking about that yesterday, because there was a great sense of just not being bothered, going through a full, complete 24 hours and not having to deal with someone who's been picking and pestering at you every single day for days on end. So you may have been enduring that. And because of your endurance and because of your strong faith and you being that beautiful David energy, trusting, God's seeing you through, boo. One card for Libra Moon. You have Judgment. The Karma card. Karma, 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 chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. You're going to have to listen to that today. That is the jam. I used to have a crush on Boy George when I was little. I think about 3 or 4 years old. He was my jam. He still is my jam. The whole Culture Club. Anyway, yeah, this is karma. The trumpets are blowing. This is Saturn energy very strongly. The 2 tens. 10 is Capricorn energy. I do get the 2 tens being connected to the Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, being the love and the money on greater levels of stability, support, and security, designed and destined for you. Loving and protecting you. I also see another 10 here with these 2 trumpets that are crossing. The Spirit of the Lord and 2 angels being here. This is complete divine light and guidance and blessing and balance being restored. Judgment calls for anything that's been put out there into the universe. Being met accordingly. What you put out there is what you get back. But these are significant awakenings. I also got that with this card here. This is a card of awakenings here too. You can see the energies down here, like waking the dead. Renewal energy is also a part of this. And this card does break down to a 2. So anything happened that happened when it came to the High Priestess energy, not listening to intuition or someone trying to affect the feminine energy, with that feminine being in between those 2 pillars, whatever message came through connected to that, judgment is coming through for this. Even for this energy. It's for the entire reading here. This is the Major Arcana deck. You have a lot of Major Arcanas. You have 3 5s as well. That's significant transformation and impactful change for the better. This is also a card right before the World card. The World card speaking to cycles, major karmic cycles being ended, coming into some new beginnings here for you. Those new beginnings being your 10 of Cups and your 10 of Pentacles life. Without being taunted, without being bothered, without being pestered, without being mistreated, without being lied to, without being abused, disrespected, just for you being you. No. The universe is supporting you and seeing you through. I see green pastures. I see gold flakes. Lots of love, comfort, support, serenity, peace, safety, security, and karma being dealt. Let's see what's on the bottom. Karma, 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 chameleon. The Tower. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. So, I did mention this. This comes after the Devil card. You had Judgment come out right before this, though. So this is speaking to even more of that protection and you being safe and being supported and given what is rightfully meant for you as your abundance and your love. False foundations coming down. Things that were built on lies, deception, Someone who thought that they could continue to do what it is that they've been doing towards you, towards others, whatever. The change is here. Those two, all those fives too, they were all reversed. Also add up to that 15 connected to this devil. So you had double that energy. And also double of it being over. Which then just brings me back to this, which is the card after the devil, the Tower. Universe coming through with that huge lightning bolt. Thor energy. This is a card of 16. Comes together to create a 7 of your balance. Libra energy. Your beauty. Your luxuries. Your comforts. It's time for you. And not all that fake shit. This is the real. And again, universe supporting you and seeing you through to bring things down that were built on false foundations that are not meant or designed to last. I do get, the termites have eaten this up, and the structure is falling down from the bottom to the top. It's being taken care of by the termites at the bottom, going up, universe starting at the top and going down. And then the card after this is going to be the card of 17. The star card. That 17 creates an 8 of prosperity. It's also the energy of karma with the 8 and the infinity symbol. That being connected to the magician energy from within you that I picked up here too as well. So you creating this change, not only are you being supported, but it's because of what you put out there and what you decided for yourself that you would no longer stand for. And just continue to have faith regardless, of what was happening towards you, to you, around you, that the Lord was going to see you through. And He is. You got this here. This is beautiful. Let's get your healing card. For Libra Moon. One healing card for Libra Moon. 8 of Swords reversed. No longer being stuck or being imprisoned or being in a situation where someone had you trying to feel that way about yourself. And you see the lights just flickered. I'll take that as confirmation. This 8 is also connected to your prosperity. So this is going to be excess and overflow of everything that you've been manifesting, dreaming, and desiring for God knows how long. And God does know because He sees everything. And anything that was attempting to block that toxicity and that double devil energy that's now overturned, they're going through transformation. They're going through everything that what it is that they put out, they're now receiving back. So all that stuck energy, all that no to this and no to that, it's done. It's done. You have so many instances here with the Judgment, the Tower, and now the 8 of Swords reversed. The 3 fives of the 5 of Swords and that 5 of Wands and that Hierophant reversed. Done. And I'm not even going to turn this over. This is healing energy for you to let you know that you are no longer having to worry about anything. Is this your bae? 2 of Wands. I get this as being your bae. I also get this as being the action of what I picked up, that action. Now it's active time for you to receive your blessings. Action being put towards this. But I do get this being someone significant here for you. It could be male or female. I do even get it being this person that didn't listen to their intuition. So take what resonates. For that, it could be you, it could be both you and your person. And you having a beautiful blend from within, that coming from that divine 3 energy, that 3 energy being represented by Venus, that Venus energy being your ruler. The moon is also the ruler of Cancer energy, so that stability and security and unconditional love definitely being important for you. But I get the white. I just keep looking at this beautiful white bird. There's a strong angelic presence. I do get it being connected to both the sun and the moon. Supermoon energy wanting to come through. Happy full moon, too. I didn't say that earlier, but this is a beautiful, significant day. 2 energy could be definitely connected to the High Priestess, but I get this being connected to a Taurus energy. That Taurus energy giving me the Hierophant energy and an upright energy. So a new Hierophant, new High Priestess energy coming through. There's a renewal I'm getting here too with this, and just action towards what's fated for you. Instruments could be significant, but we see what this lady's doing. And again, this could be male or female, but they're taking a toke. I do get greater elevation, connection to the crown, and it going above and beyond. It just being part of what I'm getting here, and the enlightenment. And I do see masculine and feminine energy, so balance from within here too. And I just seen 411. That's going to take me to the full moon time of 4:29. And that's going to be Eastern time in the United States, but it's the same energy. The 29 also being an 11 energy, and it also being a 2 energy that I'm just now speaking on right now. So the 411, 11, 2 and 9 make 11. From that 429, those are going to be the same synchronicities. Okay, so with the 2 of Pipes, Pipes is going to be referring to East, Spring, Dawn, Wands, and Channels. With the 2 of Pipes, it says recognize the call to act. Someone listening to their intuition is also what I'm getting there. About the truth of a situation connected to a High Priestess. That was possibly in the middle of 2 people or a situation. Again, take what resonates for that. Recognize the call to act. Finally, we have the Supermoon card here. Emotions are running high. There's great change for the better. That's all I know. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. Look it up here. Supermoon. It's on page 110. There's 2s and there's a 0. So with that 2 and the 0, I just get that 1 and 1 being connected to the 2 of Pipes, the High Priestess, the Hierophant energy, and then also even the 2 that's coming from this Judgment card here too. That breaking down to a 2 of the Taurus energy, and even more of that Hierophant energy connection. But Taurus is also ruled by Venus. That's your sister sign, so that's even more pretty. Alright, emotions are running high. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. And that was actually taking place when I started this read. It's becoming light outside now, but the moon was shining right on this reading and on me. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. Just like that smoke. This card is about being larger than life, being special, and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Attune to the moon by affirming, success is close, I just must trust. Say that 3 times. It has great effect. Additional meaning, I'll say it with you. Let's do it 2 more times. Success is close, I just must trust. Success is close, I just must trust. And I just saw 443. Additional meanings for this card, and then 444 right after that. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess. Ask her for assistance. And that's the goddess from within you. I feel this is definitely a learning lesson about listening to your intuitiveness. But again, take what resonates for that, because I do get this being about someone having awareness connected to you and now making their way towards you. If you're the feminine, I do see a masculine being awakened. The teaching. A supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions, and if you draw the supermoon card, regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. So stay in your love energy, continue to remain in your balance. As I said earlier, staying in your lane, very important. Um, you're definitely doing magnificent things here. You're safe, covered, and protected. And everything that you've been doing has been bringing you great success here. This is magnificent, Libra Moons, especially with the overturning energy that you have here, connected to that devil energy, not once, but twice. You are super powerful. And yeah, universe is supporting you all the way through this, and you're definitely receiving and getting what is rightfully yours. Standing up for yourself and doing what's best and what's right and what's true by being true to you. Libra Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.